This project is to get an analysis and visualization of stock price real-time data from IEX, the Investors Exchange. Data comes from IEX looking like this. It's JSON format. This is the randomized sandbox version of the data. That's what I will be working with because I did not pay them any money to get real data. The main data point that I work with from this is the latest price, which is here. First program in my pipeline is going to extract this data from the web as provided by IEX like this, and it's going to feed it into a Kafka producer. Here is that program running now. Just prints out the price as it goes as a diagnostic. And then second stage in the pipeline naturally is Kafka consumer. There it is running, and that will also feed the data into a Cassandra database. This is how my Cassandra database is set up. The date and time are the partitioning keys, so it's optimized for selecting for queries that select a specific time. The third stage in my process is a program that queries from the Cassandra database, identifies the 5 stocks with the biggest moves during a 1-minute time interval. These are the 5 stocks that have just now been identified based on the randomized data. In addition to these console outputs, it will also generate a JSON file which will be fed to the next stage of the process. The next stage of the process is Jupyter Notebook. Now, I am running all of my process on Amazon's machines. So because Jupyter Notebook runs on a browser, there are various ways you can employ Jupyter Notebook with Amazon. But what I have actually done here is I have installed Google Chrome onto Amazon's machine. So here I am invoking Jupyter Notebook with this command and the no browser option, and it gives me 2 different ways to access it. And then I switch over to my other SSH terminal, which has the full graphics. Here's my notebook, and I'm going to run it and generate a graph for me of my 5 selected stocks. Doesn't look as interesting as it likely would if it was real data instead of sandbox data, but it looks fine to me because it means that my pipeline is running all the way through.